What up, folks? Welcome back to Ultrazilla Toys, and today I have a review of the Marvel Legends Walgreens exclusive Fantastic Four thing. It's clobbering time, my zillions. I am really happy to have the ever-loving thing here in the studio to review, and as a collector, just to have this piece, which is quite possibly the best Marvel Legends ever. And I don't say that lightly, because a lot of Marvel Legends comes in and out of here, and in general, we get just so many. It's just so hard. But like from the very beginning, when this guy popped up overseas, you heard a lot of folks talking, well, on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, whatever group you're in, about this guy. Because people are can't wait to get this type of stuff. I can. And hey, you know what? Good on you if you wanted to get this guy early, or any Marvel Legends early, or willing to pay the extra bucks. I am not. I've mentioned this many times. I just don't see the need to pay extra for any domestic figure. It rarely works out in numbers for me. Maybe it does for other folks, and yeah, sure, there's a lot of channels out there that like live and breathe on Marvel Legends. I do not. They are amongst the lowest viewed on my channel for whatever reason. I don't know, guys. You would think somebody that's in the comic industry would have something good to say that you'd want to hear about when it comes to comic figures. But hey, what do I know? But yeah, I'm really happy to get this because he went on sale on Walgreens.com early last week, and I missed out. So I was really sad about that. I refreshed a bazillion times, could not get it, then it just disappeared. And I was hoping he would show up in store at any point. I went searching this weekend, did not find anything. But then yesterday, 2 days ago for you, or maybe 3, I can't recall when this is uploading. But Tuesday, this guy finally started popping up in stores. We saw like people posting about it right away. So as soon as I could, after Ultrazilla Jr. came home from school, I went out to check it out. I visited 3 Walgreens before finding it in the 4th. They had 2 copies. This looked like the better of the 2. Let's bring him in closer again, because I'm spending a lot of time just yapping and not showing, So really glad that they had it. Was really excited. And the hype is real, except that this dude really, really reeks of it's either the plastic or the paint. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's the plastic, because it feels like a different plastic than a normal Marvel Legends. So I had to air it out for quite a bit to make it, bring it down to an acceptable level. What is acceptable, honestly, when it comes to this stuff? It's all toxic and not good for you. Great. I'm surrounded by it. But yeah, I check that out. It's not going to happen on every one, but some get really sealed in with their freshness. So this guy did, and he was smelly, so I let it air out a lot last night. Then brought him down to the studio. I don't smell him from here. He's smelly still, but not as smelly. It's going away. It's off-gassing, as my wife likes to say, which is the proper term, actually. Yeah. But yeah, guys, this is one of the best Marvel Legends. I think he's going to be high on my list of best of this year. He's just beautiful. I mean, the thing is one of those characters that you don't know how much you love until like something amazing with it happens. And I feel like this figure is something amazing with it happening. Besides the smell, I only have one real fault that I could so far determine, and it's that this side of the hands feel like they come out really easy. At least this hand does. like not super easy. As you can see, I'm pulling it a little bit, but I don't know. I feel like the connection isn't as good on this side. But then again, I haven't really taken out this side, and I'm not gonna, because the connection is really secure and sturdy, and my thing has to have a punching hand of the two. He's not gonna have two punching hands. I really like this, like open hand. I really need to do the, you know, Kirby. So yeah, I really need that. So that's pretty cool. These are the other sides of the hands he comes with. They look great. As you can see, this guy is loaded with sculpt and paint and, well, you know, like panel lining, really. But hey, look how awesome it is. Something simple as that. Little wash in the lines. And there's so many lines. It's incredible. I'd say Warlock comes the closest as far as sculpt and paint goes, and that one is beautiful. But like, I think this guy, but that guy was super floppy. This guy is not, and yeah, these are really nice. I mean, I could look at just the hands alone for a long time and be completely impressed. So very nice there. He also comes with a very sad Grimm Head. He's sad. My son actually asked, why is he so sad? So I didn't have the heart to explain it. He's 4. But yeah. Looks pretty good. The eyes look pretty good on this. This, you know, like, this is just a really nice head. I think it was this head that I had a problem with. There was like something wrong, like he had like some smush on his upper lip there. You know, probably was eating some donuts or something. Oh, and there goes the head, but that's fine. So let's move that again. Let's bring out the thing again. Looking at this head. Wow. Yeah, that to me is awesome. I've really loved the teeth. They're painted very nicely and clean. The eyes are clean as well. Really good. I really like his head overall. It's definitely like a mixture of multiple different like things, but definitely retains a real classic look. You know, overall, I really dig it. Yeah, that's a nice head. Look at all the texture. Look at that chin, you know, how that little piece of rock goes, and then his brow looks amazing. I mean, it's incredible the amount of sculpt that they put in here. And, you know, it's rare when I feel like this is, you know, like, despite what I said, maybe there's a little gap right there. See that? Didn't notice that in the packaging, but I still would have went with this one just because of that face. I didn't know if the other one had that. See that? A little bit of a gap there. That's unfortunate. Not so bad, though. Doesn't really, you know, deter me from saying this is amazing. But like I was saying, like, if you're gonna pay extra for a Marvel Legends, I'd say this is the one, because he's Build-A-Figure level and sturdier than any of the Build-A-Figures I've gotten from Marvel Legends. So there is all of that in its favor and in your favor if you paid more for it. So kudos to you. You picked a good one. Love everything going on in his chest. It's just that, like, it's not symmetrical, and that is fantastic. You know, you got different, you know, configurations of rock on both sides, on every side. So the amount of sculpt work that just went in here, I'm just blown away by it. It's really great. Look at down his arms. Amazing. He's got the classic Grimm shorts, and you see a lot of folds and wrinkles there. No paint on there, but there's so many folds that the natural shadowing effect takes place, and that's all I need. You know, the belt looks fine. And then going down his legs here, you got the big, nice, chunky feet. There you go. His 4 toes look good. You even got some sculpt work on the bottom, so that's nice. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning work here from head to toe. I can't believe it. I can't believe this, you know, is a $20 figure. And really, I don't say that lightly. So That's a ton of heap of praise on Hasbro. They just knocked this one out of the park. So yeah, definitely the best of these Fantastic Four figures. I'm really glad to have them all now. So let's do articulation. Head is on a hinge. He actually can look down pretty decently, I would say. He can't really look up, so, but he can look forward. You know, he's a little hunched, so yeah. Proportions again, not again, but just to mention, proportions are, I think, is great. I in my mind's eye, Thing's head is always small, so if you think it's small, I think it's right. So yeah, and if you think it's small, that's fine. He's got a really great ab crunch that works really nicely back and front, so that is totally awesome. Nice ratcheted waist joint, man. Yeah. Hinge swivel at the shoulder. Deep hinge at the elbow, but which is actually sculpted in. I did not notice that before, but good job. It's not really painted in, a little bit there, but not much there. But good job. Very nice. Not on the back, but hey, you know, can't have everything. There's a hinge at the wrist, and it's deep as well. So that's awesome. And it swivels up, obviously. You can do about that much splits. You're not going to get too much splits with a Thing figure. Kicks about that much. Doesn't go back at all. You got the thigh swivel. You do got a double jointed knee, and it works about that good. You know, it is what it is. And it's sculpted in the hinges as well. Look at you, Hasbro. Just a little lick of paint there at that hinge, but there's a little piece of sculpt right in the bottom. So you do have the hinge at the foot, and it's deep as well. They made all his joints pretty deep. This is great. This is Monster Arts level of good. So very, very nice. Nice, awesome rocker, and you don't get any gap in his foot like you do in a lot of Marvel Legends when you're moving it around. So beautiful work there. Wow. This guy is incredible. There is no doubt about it. Looks amazing and feels amazing and moves really great. Really poseable. And it's time for some size comparisons, and I couldn't not start out with the Fantastic Four all together. This is honestly the first time I'm even posing them together in any sort of pose. Oh man, this is awesome. Like I was saying, you don't know how much you love the Thing, and it's the same as for the whole Fantastic Four. You know, like, I grew up reading a lot of Fantastic Four, but they weren't, you know, my favorites. You know, that was like X-Men and Spidey first, and then even Avengers before them. But I read a lot of Fantastic Four growing up. But you just don't realize it, you know, like how cool it is to have all of this all together, you know, like it's just awesome. You know, they did enough on the other three figures to make it feel really cool with the arms and all the flames on Johnny Storm, the translucent hand and arm here on Sue. You know, she has that kind of generic Marvel Legends face. All the money really was spent on that guy now. And, you know, he just kind of blows the rest out of the water, but like, wow, you know, this looks awesome together. I'm really, really happy to have them. It's going to make a great shelf display for sure. So let's do some other size comparisons. Here is Winter Soldier. So you can see what, you know, just a standard Marvel Legends looks like there. We got Mafek Spidey. Kind of dig that. If Mafek Spidey would just stand just a little bit. No, he doesn't want to, but there you go. There's that. Got Hot Rod, G1 Hot Rod. Still hanging around my desk. He might be hanging around my desk a lot. He's such a nice, perfect desk bot. We have Tiger Mask from SH Figure Arts, so you can see what a Figure Arts looks like. And finally, here's me. So there you go. All right, guys, and that's it. That is my review of the Marvel Legends Walgreens exclusive The Thing, out in stores now. So get out there, get hunting, because this is, so far, there's some time left, the Marvel Legends of the year, and he's going to be high on my overall list for sure. Just an incredible piece from top to bottom. A couple of minor issues, but stuff I could get over. The little bit of the gap is probably the worst. The smell, whatevs, you hold off gas. This hand, coming out a little bit. There's that. It's not the biggest of deals. None of them are. So, and even this gap, look, it kind of looks like his belt at this point right now. So it really won't be that much of an issue for me. All right, and that's it. That is my review of The Thing, or Thing, Marvel's Thing, Fantastic Four's Thing. So the ever-loving Thing. Let me know your thoughts on this figure, and if you could please like, comment, click the bell, and share. And until next time, peace out, peeps.